This is a story from my part-time job when I was a student. I worked at an arcade that was a tenant in a building in front of the station. The first and second floors were the store, and the basement was a rest area and storage area for us part-time crew members. The building had been bought out of a department store that had closed down decades ago, and the rest of the space used as a store was left with trash and debris, and frankly, it was not a pleasant place to be. I was the only one on break that day due to my shift. I bought yoshiji for dinner and ate it in the rest area in the basement. This rest area used to be a grocery store, but now the stores have been taken down and the rubble is piled up in the corner. The former food store in the large basement had been stripped of its fluorescent lights, except for the corner we use. I had heard from fellow crew members for some time that this place is going to get out, and Ekuse quit because he saw it. To be honest, I felt uncomfortable being alone in such a place, but it wasn't that late at night yet, so I told myself I would be fine and tried not to think too much about the rest. It was when I finished my beef bowl and was about to have a smoke. I heard a sound like something falling down in the distance. I had a bad feeling and looked toward the back of the room. I heard a child's voice saying, "Keat." I thought this was a bad idea and got up from my chair to go back to the store on the first floor. At that moment, I heard a banging sound like a bang on an iron door, and I felt like I was in bondage and couldn't move. I could feel sweat pouring off me, even though it was autumn, and all I could hear was a broken voice. Keek, 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 keek. Then, suddenly, I couldn't hear the voice anymore, and suddenly I felt a tremendous chill run down my spine. And then, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open it, open it, open it, open it, open. I heard the child's cries right behind me. At that moment, I broke my bonds and ran back to the store, without looking after myself, while I was running away. I think the banging on the door and the voices kept echoing. As I ran up the stairs and back to the store, the other crew members noticed my unusual condition and came up to me. They kept asking me, "What's wrong?" and "Did you get out?" Before I could catch my breath, however, an employee clerk came and took me to his office and told me a story. According to him, there had been an accident in which a child was trapped in a freezer when it used to be the grocery department of a department store. But soon there will be employees from the head office on the upper floors and tenants in the basement. So I told him not to say anything else. I kept that part-time job for a while after that until the testing period. I still sometimes dream about that basement, rest area, and the child's plaintive screams.